Hello and welcome everyone. I'm not your average Jason. I'm Jasonnerdi, and today we're continuing our story of Hogwarts Legacy. That is right. We're moving right along with this game, and if you don't know who I am, I upload unedited game content every Monday through Friday. And if you haven't seen the last video, the playlist is in the description down below. But with that said, let's get into it. I believe we're doing Prisoner of Love. Yep, that's what we're doing today. It is a main quest, so let's get into it.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I love that he's a Diggory, by the way. Rest in peace, Cedric. I shall head there directly. How would the pages help her? Can you tell me more about Helen? When were you minister?
When were you the
Go with this
Minister
one.
for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Ah, didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
I just love how cozy the Hufflepuff dorms are. Man, it reminds me of a Hobbit hole. It really does. Just so warm and cozy. But let's get into it. I can't move. I'm trapped. Here we go. Alright, looks like she's 1,000 feet away, which means, yep, she's outside of the castle. You monsters. I don't know who did this. Whoever designed this before I could get my broom, you're an absolute monster. Like, why? I just go to Hogsmeade and then sprint there? I can't teleport there, so... Oh. First, running all the way down to Lower Hogsfield. Now, running all the way up to... I think Upper Hogsfield is what it's called. Yeah, you people are monsters. You could have given me a broom long before these two quests. I mean, there's literally a shop in Hogsmeade for brooms. Like, look. See, it's right there, but I can't access it. Alright, looks like we're sprinting. I did say I upload unedited game content, didn't I? Huh, it's gonna be a minute. Pet the kitty. Aww. This more than makes up for the long distance trip.
These rocks have seen better days. Revelio! Incendio! Accio! This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired aura has its benefits. We can apparate right
Richard
to
Jackdaw
her. I've escorted
basically
ministers,
ruined
professors, and many others to that blasted place.
this girl's
Never a
life
student, I'll
for
admit,
some
but
adventure.
I will keep you safe.
That's crazy, bro.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. The Dementors won't harm us now. Still, be careful.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Real quick, just had to get a photo. This is crazy,
Bastard
bro.
Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need
And
for
the
such monsters.
fact that she can use Expecto Patronus.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
Good to know. This is crazy.
I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
And I would use Protego and fling it right back at you, just for fun. This is nuts. Dude,
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Who's there? Why torment me further?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne? Oh, the cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood
Revelio.
We're not going to talk about that. I didn't mean to do that.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Accio! It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Revelio. Accio. I see how this goes. Revelio. Accio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? Revelio. Incendio! Expelliarmus! A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? Revelio.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
That is crazy. Basically, Anne was wrongfully accused of murder by Apollonia because she was jealous. Some women, man.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
I know you're a ghost, but I'm not liking the look of these signs.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
So what happened to the Thistlewood lady? Like, she just evaporated immediately after bringing us
Nothing
back.
to do now but keep going.
Did whatever Anne hit her with evaporate her right back to Azkaban? I'm curious.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
we going to Disney? Are we going to Disney World? Oh crap.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrok knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Yo, give a guy a warning first.
Pay for that!
They just straight up tried to ambush.
Incendio.
Really? That.
Why stupid this out longer than necessary?
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
You won't get away with that.
Okay, you're all that's left.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
That's
Incendio.
Come on.
Stupefy.
Yeah.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrok now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. Revelio.
Okay. Let's go into the cave. I think this is a cave. Yeah, this is a tomb.
I wonder how big this place is. Accio. Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
If you got that Disney Portal reference, you have been playing games for a very long time. And I tip my hat to you.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will put me through this.
Spiders, spiders, no thank you.
Expelliarmus.
Where's Aragon when you need one?
Levioso.
I believe that was Hagrid's spider's name, Aragon.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Ooh, make my skin crawl.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
For those of you who have arachnophobia,
Protego.
this is for you.
Accio. Incendio.
Oh, didn't mean to jump.
Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Alright, let's change our gear. Go with the Chinese fireball scarf. Yeah, like that. Go gloves. We'll go to brown. Yeah, well, I like this. Let's keep it moving now.
Revelio.
Man, look at this place. Oh, this is the entrance. This is the entrance, and we did a complete 180. So let's keep moving. Interesting.
I wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Accio.
In a minute, because there's a chest over here. Hello, spiders.
Potato. Not a headless skeleton. But I may as well help myself to this.
Bro, how are you going to sit there and tell me my gear inventory slot is full? And then after I go through all that effort to clear it, you give me a freaking Wigan World potion. Come on, game.
Revelio.
Got this little bit of gold, get this
That's
chest.
odd. I'd
Quidditch
have thought
goggles,
Jackdaw
that's
would have
cool.
been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
No Quidditch in the game, but you're going to give me Quidditch goggles. The audacity. Look at chest here, over there. Man, there's like a chest literally right there. How do I get it? Alright, let's keep moving. Oh, I see how.
Accio. Levioso. Potato. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Remarkable.
It's crazy to think that all of this started with talking to a freaking picture. Like, that is wild.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Oh. Accio! It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Expelliarmus! Incendium! Not a headless skeleton in sight.
Bro, stop giving me gold
But
and
I
start
may as
giving
well
me
help
gear.
myself to this.
Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. If there's enemies, I'm going the right way.
Levioso! Expedego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Accio! Protego! Incendio! Accio! An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Potato! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Potato! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Oh, those are big spiders.
Incendio!
Nope, I dodged out of the way of that.
Accio! Incendio!
Yeah, sit down, spider. Doing this without wigging more potions is very tough.
Accio! Potato! Incendio! Accio!
Can you
Incendio!
just die? Thank
Farewell,
you.
monster. I can only imagine how these
Holy.
spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Accio!
Doing that without wigging world potions is
I'm
aggravating.
glad Richard Jackdaw
Ooh,
left a little something behind for me, but
a
where could
leather
he be?
sorcerer hat. Hang on. Nice. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Okay. There we go, got it.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
If I clear out my inventory and it gives me another Wiggenward punching, I'm gonna another Wiggenward potion. I'm going to scream. Okay, this one does give me more. Those goggles look ridiculous. Says the man wearing Scarecrow's hat. Let me just do some upgrades real quick. Alright, grab this gear. Yep. sounds about right. Ooh, crimson Quidditch gloves. Nice. I don't want them on, but nice. There we go. Alright.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Revelio. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Bro, I dodged that. Yeah, off of your head.
Incendio.
Alright. Oh, we got 3 big ones now.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
No, I died. I was doing so good too.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. So many brutes. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Nope, nope. I dodged it. I dodged that first one.
Protego! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Come on, man. Would be cool if I had some freaking health potions, but no, I gotta do this fight with no potions.
There's Jackdaw looking dead as ever. What happened here? Might it happen again? Levioso! Potato! Stupefy! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus will disarm you brutes.
I was out of that circle, I swear.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
I was out of that circle. I don't care what anyone says.
Levioso!
I was out of that circle.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Let's go.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening? Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Alright guys, we seem to be fine right here, so we're going to end it. If you find yourself enjoying it, please hit the like and subscribe button to see more content. Till next time, take it easy everyone.